Hey everybody, welcome back to Association. This is episode 2. Today we're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last game was a heartbreaking loss to the frickety-doo Pacers. Okay, today we're playing the Wolves. These are alternate jerseys, and that's pretty cool. Today, we are going to be using our away. And we're going to be rolling with Wesley Matthews there. Kevin Durant's going to take shooting guard. Thaddeus Young. And then Rudy Gay will take small forward because maybe he'll do better in his regular position. So, let's do this. Alright.
Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg
go.
and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports.
Should be better
and
again.
now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams.
Thaddeus Young did really well
looking for in this
last
one
time. I don't know why I stopped using him.
It's really all about effort with him.
Here we go.
You watch him
Thaddeus
fly
Young
after these loose balls,
swishing the
laying
three.
out any chance he's got at an opportunity for a steal
I like it, Thaddeus Young.
or
He's
a deflection. He's
definitely
really
a good
something
player
to
right
watch.
now.
And
He's doing
offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners.
There you go,
Always
Wesley
a high
Matthews on
percentage
Rajon.
shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Alfaric
Timberwolves hoping to
can't
give
even
a
do anything.
strong
Rudy Gay.
showing here for their home crowd. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. Home court advantage
Crawford.
played a part in last year's season series.
Nice
Each
defense.
team took
Rebounds.
their home game in a
Thaddeus
1-1
Young with the
split.
rebounds too.
Yeah, they faced each other twice last season, and they split those
Okay,
two
Rudy Gay,
games.
can you do it again?
in What really wasn't a season to remember for either team.
Okay, look at that.
And here's Gay outside.
Look at that.
And again, it's
Swish.
Orlando with the three.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Okay.
Rondo kicks to Horford.
Everybody's hitting threes right now. It's pretty good.
It's
Gotta hold our
Crawford on the
defense
wing.
out. Thaddeus Young.
Passes it to Scola.
Definitely like it, Thaddeus Young.
Back to Crawford. 5 on the clock. Outside Rondo.
Great defense.
Puts up a three.
Not great rebounding. Oh, come on.
Here's Horford.
Of course, he almost made the
It's
shot,
going to
but
be
he
2
didn't.
free throws. Drew contact
I don't
on the
really see the
shot.
shooting foul there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
I mean, I do, but
First
I don't
one
really
falls
get
for.
why.
Steve referenced the series between these teams a year ago, and Clark, it's
All
a
right.
good thing they matched up well against each other because they didn't match up well with too many other
Kevin
teams.
Durant.
Well, that's exactly
Take it
right,
inside.
Kevin. I mean, we don't mean to make light of
All
it,
right,
but the
well,
reality
still
is
got
neither
that.
one of them gave opponents very much resistance or too many problems. It was really a down
there you
year
go.
for both teams.
You got
Tough
it.
seasons, you're right.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to
Well, I'm
foul,
not switching
make
anything,
sure
but
it's a good one.
we got the free
They
throws
did,
down. We're
preventing
good.
the and one. Guys, we know it was a struggle last season for the Timberwolves, but
Rajon,
against the Eastern
being guarded by
Conference,
Wesley
they were pretty
Matthews, Kevin
competitive.
Durant.
Nearly had a 500
Oh, God.
record against teams
Oh,
from
they're
the
taking the three
East.
now.
Now here's Crawford. And once again off the
Rudy
mark
Gay.
by Minnesota. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a
Thaddeus Young
chance
again.
to talk just
Oh,
for a bit. He said their
whoa,
main
how'd
focus
you
will
hit
be
that?
trying to contain Rajon Rondo.
Damn,
He said,
Thaddeus
quote, "We
Young.
all know that
I
Rondo's
don't-
capable of taking
don't know
over
how you hit
games
that shot. I'll be
single-handedly.
honest.
So, guys, he said they've got to match his
I will
energy
be honest.
and try to keep him out of the paint."
Thanks again, Doris. Well, back to the Timberwolves. That's a marked improvement over how they've done, Steve, over the past few seasons.
Yeah, the last few years, that's easily the best winning
Get outta
percentage
here.
the Wolves have had against the Eastern
Get out of
Conference.
here. You just got
And
stuffed.
they won't want to take much from last season
Oh,
to this
oh,
one,
oh,
but
oh.
maybe that's something at least they can carry over and try to build on.
Durant,
We're just hitting all of our
that's good.
threes.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks
All right.
from long range.
Now
A little
here's
too
Crawford.
trigger happy with my blocks, but that
Just
last
off the
block,
run.
Louis Scola just got
And the
stuffed.
layup is up and in.
Okay, while he's laying down, we're gonna go get some plays. Wesley Matthews, can you do it? Take it inside.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to Indiana.
Nice. Okay,
And
I'm
I
not
think
sure how
they
you don't
can
get
be
the and
proud
one,
of
but
the
it's
way they
fine.
performed. I mean, they executed. They really brought energy to the game.
Why are you switching?
It
It's
just
an
didn't
excellent
go their
release.
way.
Just switch
You know
it.
what? That was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, Steve, and
There we
they
go.
were right
All right.
in it until the closing moments. When
Timberwolves
the Magic
definitely
made
getting beat
the
out
big
this time.
trade they did to send an unhappy Dwight Howard away, everybody thought they'd be the doormat of the league, and that wasn't quite the case. They were able to sneak up on some teams early and had
All right,
enough
all right,
talent
there we
to
go,
battle
rebounding.
others late.
Horford,
Lineup's
no
doing
luck.
really good for us right now.
The Magic leading by 12. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. The offensive rebound.
There you go,
Here's
Thaddeus
Young. The basket
There
good
you
off the
go.
assist from Durant. And it's 8 points here for
8
Thaddeus
points.
Young.
They've
Nice.
built a big lead here early.
They're
Both
not BS calling
defensively
timeout.
and offensively, they've been
Last game
terrific
we're calling
right from
timeouts
the
for
tip.
nothing.
And as good as their season appeared early on, the Magic did
I like
eventually
taking a lot of
cool
jump
off
shots
and
inside the
teams were
three,
able to
but
overpower them.
we seem to be missing
Steve,
those,
early
so that's why
on,
sometimes they're
they
afraid
definitely caught teams off guard, I thought,
from them.
and were playing well above themselves.
I agree, Kevin. They executed really well. They would run a Flalo and Redick
All
off
right.
those screens.
Wesley Matthews and Rajon. Rajon's
Vucevic
definitely
was
going to win
a
that. but
surprise, a really
it's
good
fine.
young player down low. But they've got to continue to build this roster in order to compete at the highest level.
Here is Matthews after
Swish.
Rajon Rondo's bucket.
Try to
Got
pump
that
fake him.
bucket
Didn't
in
really
in
work
no
out,
time
but we
at
still
all.
got that. 86%
Gay's got
shooting
5 now.
against
Their
25.
offense already flowing. Some stellar
Gay's
shooting
definitely doing
while
better this game.
jumping out to this
We
lead.
give players
Well,
second chances.
high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Kevin
Now
Durant,
here's Scola.
LeBron,
Looking
Kobe,
for
Michael
his
Jordan
first
has bad
basket
games
still in this
before. Can't just
Outside
expect
for
someone
Rondo.
to
Pass to Crawford. Scola.
getting a little more rebounds.
Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got
2
3
point
rebounds now in this
swish.
one. Durant just inside the line.
Thaddeus Young, 8 points, 3
And
rebounds.
Orlando
That's pretty
again
good.
with the bucket.
Like in that.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Here we
Now
go.
here's Rondo. Kicks it out to Crawford. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Rondo passes to Crawford.
Oh,
Makes the
stole
lead
it from.
pass.
Fast
Here's
break.
Scola. Young with the steal.
Oh,
Outside
kind of
Durant.
ruined that fast break right there, but
Kicks
All
it to Jordan.
Thaddeus Young, can you
Outside
do it again?
Matthews. Young outside.
Wow, Thaddeus Young on fire.
And
I don't know
again,
how
it's
he's hitting
Orlando
this.
with the 3.
The D has gotten a little lax
This is a
defending the
beautiful game.
three-point
Way
shot
better
at that
than
end.
last game.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in
All right,
3 of the
reaching
last
foul.
5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews.
Come on.
That's his first foul.
Alfred Maminu.
There's
Oh, come
21
on. Wesley
seconds
Matthews
left in
is
the first.
Just having a hard time guarding Rondo.
Rondo, good. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Outside Durant.
Come on, Durant. You can do it.
Left side Durant. Gay outside.
Thaddeus Young. One more time.
The feed to Young.
Oh,
Fires
Thaddeus
from
Young.
deep. And again, it's
No
Orlando
way.
with the 3.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice
Thaddeus Young
lead to
is
show
looking
for
very
it.
reliable. Reliable.
Tune in for a
Bronze on the
scary
Warriors
night of
still. All right, I'm liking this. Of course, we get Delonte
Welcome
West.
back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start
All
the
right.
second quarter. And guys, let's
See if-
get your take on the scoring breakdown
Delonte West
for
can
the
guard
Magic.
Rajon Rondo.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
All
They're
right.
dialed in from long range.
The other
Well,
thing
we're
they've
just
had
gonna
going for them
substitution
tonight is
instead
their
of timeouts. I know you can do that, but I just didn't want to do that at first. Okay, sorry, Delonte West, but why is Wesley Matthews? Okay, well, whatever.
passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to
Let's
go
take
for the
inside.
start of the second quarter. On the court for Minnesota. They've got Horford. El Farouk Amino is out there with Scola.
All right.
And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's
Kevin
Crawford
Durant
at the
is
two-guard
definitely not
spot.
having
Now let's go to
those games
Doris
everyone
Burke.
else.
Doris.
Guys, Kevin Durant last season joined the exclusive 180
Oh.
club. Over 50% from the field, 40% from three-point territory, and 90% from the line. It's the gold standard of
Okay,
shooting
Delonte West
efficiency,
actually can do
something
this,
only
blocks
5
Rajon.
other players have done in NBA history. It was a goal of his going into the season, but his ultimate goal still remains to win
Trying to
an
get him to hit
NBA
it.
title.
Oh, wow, he hit the rim.
He said,
Dang.
quote, the hunger
Best
is
shot he's
always
ever done.
there. That's my goal
How
every
can anyone
year.
be that bad
Get
at
to the
shooting? I
top
don't really
of the
understand how
mountain.
centers can
Guys,
airball
he
it.
knows it's
I mean,
a
your
long road,
strongest
but they've
players in the
gotten
whole
so
league
close.
can't
We'll see
you
if
just
this is
hit
his
the
year.
rim?
Yeah, championship
Jeez.
mentality,
Never
Doris. Good
understood this
point.
logic.
Thanks. Now here's Crawford. After the miss from Jordan.
Oh,
Here's
in and out. That's free,
Aminu.
dude.
Off target with his 3.
He was viewed as a bit of a filler
All
piece
right.
when he was moved in the Chris Paul trade, but last season Al-Farouq Aminu made some huge strides towards becoming an impact player on the court.
Now here's Rondo.
Here we go.
Misses from short range.
Usually, if he gets to the
Trying to get Wesley
rim,
Matthews to hit
he's
something.
converting it into
Fade away.
points. But the defense stood tall
Swish
there.
it. Yeah, dude.
Gets it to go.
Having
Matthews
some
has
troubles
got
with
5.
Matthews. I'm trying
And
to find
for
what he
Aminu last
could
season,
do
a career
as a
high
point
in
guard,
minutes. And Steve field goal percentage.
Well, he's 6'9", very athletic. Still a little bit of a tweener,
right.
stuck in kind of between that 3 and 4 spot.
We're going to get Delonte West
But
in
he's
here.
got a
Give
ton of
Wesley
potential.
Matthews a
He can
break.
rebound, he can
even
put
though we
the
don't have
ball
the
on
energy.
floor, and he should be a
maybe he
versatile
needs a break or
defender as
something.
well.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
No one can really
Here's
guard Rajon,
Rondo.
so I guess.
Makes it off the
I mean,
glass.
people can, but so far
He's
we're
got
not.
6.
That's kind of his strong suit, the
All right,
ability to
Delonte.
find his way
Take it
through the
inside.
defense and finish at the rim.
You know, there was a lot of talk about the Magic not getting equal value when they traded Dwight Howard to the Lakers before last season.
Trying
but
to get inside,
you
but
take a look at how both teams started, the Lakers and the Magic, and for a time there, the Magic
Yeah,
had a
that's
better
right.
record early in the season
Delonte
than the
West.
Lakers. So
Dang, man.
I think it worked
job.
out okay for the Magic.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
The Magic shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team
West is like the only one
from
who's
the
got
free
and
throw
one so
line
far.
last season.
Now here's Rondo. He has 6. Kicks it out to Crawford.
How is that not a rebound?
The three-pointer off the mark. Well, Clark, like you said, hard to believe, but it's true. The Magic did have a better record than the Lakers for the early part of the season, but that was mostly due to a surprise down year from the Lakers, Steve,
Here we go.
and a hot start for Orlando.
And remember, the Magic did get that big win at Staples
like-
against L.A. That was kind of
I like taking in,
revenge for the
inside.
D. Howard trade.
So I'm listening to
but
the
as
commentary a
time
little bit
wore
because I
on,
find it
you know,
interesting.
The
So it's
Magic's
less
lack of talent showed, and they really struggled the rest of the season.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just
having
hasn't
no
been
troubles
able to get
against
it
the
going.
Timberwolves
And
right
we've
now.
seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Now here's Sanders.
Get out of here. You're done.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely
All right,
to
we found a
change.
rhythm.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Thaddeus
Firmly
Young.
in control of this game.
Yep, they have
Swish.
not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
I like this rhythm. You
Shots
got this good
good
lineup.
from Young.
Delonte West.
That's two
actually the
straight
surprise.
quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Sorry for
They
just
better not make
discounting
it
you.
3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot
Get
streak.
out of here.
The drive by Rondo.
Done.
Gay with the block.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Pretty good. Nope. Psych.
Jordan kicks to Gay.
Thaddeus Young.
Young outside.
Oh my
Shoots
gosh.
a
How are you
three.
hitting these?
That's good. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line. I mean,
Yeah, I
it's gonna
raised the
be
three-point a little
parade.
bit because
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a
I
row
lowered
from out
some
there.
stats in trade for the three-point,
Now
but I didn't
here is
raise it all the
Horford.
way. So this is pretty cool, actually.
He dishes it to Crawford.
Here we go.
Looking to end the run. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
15 points. Good
You
job,
know, the Wolves
guys.
were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home. Not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bargnani has checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
Here we go.
And
He
it's
is hot
Green
right
in
now.
for Kevin Durant.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
And here's
Kenyon
Crawford.
Martin.
Following the 3 from Rudy Gay.
Do something about it. What are you doing?
Martin against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Get out of here.
Crawford drives in.
Everybody's getting
And
stuffed.
Bargnani
Oh,
sends
no.
it back.
Oh, boy, he is just
Oh!
cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Oh,
Boy, I love it.
my.
Active hands on the steal, active feet
Oh,
on the
my.
fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And, guys, this is just too
Wow.
close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get
That was
back
a
in
beautiful dunk.
transition.
That one misses from Aminu.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason
God.
number one, this
Everybody's
game is out of
contributing now.
hand.
Andrew Bargnani
Exactly. I
with
mean,
the,
the
Andrew
score is
Bargnani
right where you'd
or whatever.
expect it to be when
The
the
block.
battle on the boards
Oh,
is
God,
that
was just
lopsided.
crazy.
Boy,
Got
just a
stuffed so
brain
bad,
cramp,
though.
guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Young with the steal. Gay. Shot is off. A dominating first half of
Thaddeus Young
basketball, and so far hasn't been
what
close.
he does
Now,
best.
presented by Sprint.
20 points, 4 rebounds.
With a few
and an
games of the new
assist to put
season
on at power
already under
forward.
our belt, we're
Great
back
job.
in the NBA groove. This
Here you go,
is
2 assists and
2K
11
Sports.
points.
Orlando on top again. For the Pistons, a close.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
Very nice, very nice. There we
Well,
go,
it's been
starting
a
the second
one-sided
half.
affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Really an extraordinary game for Young. He has 20 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Durant.
Take
DeAndre
inside.
Jordan is out there with Young. Then there's Rudy Gay.
Layup. I thought it was going to miss that layup at
Matthews
first, and
in
I
at
was
the
like,
point
come
guard.
on, KD.
Count that one.
But he got it.
You know what I love about Durant, Kevin, is the fact that he can be cruising along, and then all of a sudden he'll just kick it into high gear. You know, he gets his points quietly at times because it comes so effortlessly. But when the game's on the line, he can get hot and just bury you.
Steve, if you were just going
Oh,
to
my.
dream up a score,
Rudy
a
Gay.
machine-like,
Again, that
video
reverse.
game-like score,
Oh,
KD,
God.
Kevin Durant,
Wow.
is what you would come up with. Long, lean, can shoot it
All right,
deep.
Thaddeus Young,
ball
you got both
skills,
strides.
and the
Welcome to the
attitude
league,
and
Thaddeus.
aggressiveness
Even though you're
of a
not
late
like
game
a rookie,
closer.
but just
How
welcome
can you
to the league.
describe
You
an
seem young.
alley-oop that
How old
far
are you?
away? I mean,
I don't know.
wow.
There's not much you can say, right, Steve?
It was like a football
All right,
Hail
our ball.
Mary, guys. A long bomb.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last
Obviously.
season. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
I just crossed
Now
him over
here's
and got some
Gay.
points.
He's got 13. That's good.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
The numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage. Boy, it was a wreck of a season for the Magic last year. Started off decently, but then it went downhill fast. A 10-game losing streak, followed shortly again with a 12-game losing streak. Surprisingly, they did play well against the West, though.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Al Horford. What a year he had last
Yeah, Al
season. 8th in rebounding, and he was so
underrated,
reliable all
but I
season
don't know.
long
It's not like I
offensively,
really cared.
finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, in terms of his rebounds per game, Steve, it was really a special season for him. He was a tough, physical player on the low block.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Clark, as you said, probably the last thing anyone expected last season was for the Magic to do well against the West. But it happened, Steve. Half their wins came out of the conference.
Yeah, they actually had a winning record against the Pacific Division, believe it or not. I think some of that is that the Western teams kind of took Orlando for granted, particularly on the road. But look, in the end, it doesn't matter what your record is in conference, against divisions, against the league. What it's about is your total record.
It's supposed to be an alley-oop, just kind of passed it,
better.
and then...
Well, still a great
Kevin Durant
start
couldn't
to
get
the
it.
half
His
after
first
hitting
miss,
their
Kevin
first
Durant.
three,
Oh,
even
come on.
before that miss.
Hook shot.
Scola dishes to Rondo.
Oh.
The pass to Crawford. And Durant
Wow, I couldn't
with
go
the
up for another
block.
block again.
But he gets
Durant
it
got
back.
the block? Oh,
and
God.
that is good.
Wow, 2
And
of
it's
12.
6 points
Just
for
get out of
Crawford.
here.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter,
And one.
20%.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw
I got
line.
it still.
That's a nice job of
Nice,
getting the ball in
nice.
the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Nick Young's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Rondo. He's got 8. Horford
All
backing
right,
in.
good defense.
The fadeaway misses off the right iron.
Well, you knew with no Joe Johnson in Atlanta anymore, there'd be extra shots to go around. Al Horford got a few of them, and with Johnson's departure, it's one of the reasons he had more field goal attempts than in any season of his career. You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the
Nick
rest
Young.
of his teammates.
Okay, I think
And he
DeAndre
banks in
Jordan
the
just
layup.
made it for them.
Horford's got
Whatever.
6.
No matter what they've tried, the
Field
D
goal
just
percentage is
has
pretty
not
good.
been
Hey.
able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been
That
so
was a wide open
critical,
layup.
Clark,
Nice
because
job,
whenever
nice
they
job.
have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems
I like
like.
that. I like those.
And Steve, you
just
talked about
wide
Horford
open
scoring
layups,
last
fine.
season, upping his scoring rate. Clark over 17 points a game.
I really liked his efficiency, Kevin. Remained efficient even as he added to his point totals. He continues to be a very underrated jump shooter. Is a more physical player than he gets credit for being. And that mid-range stroke of his is something that is as good as anybody's in the league for his size.
And Young, here we go.
All right, that's fine.
Aminu grabs the miss. Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Scola passes to Rondo. The dish to Horford.
Now their team is getting
and
some
that
good
one's
scores on us.
Horford's got 8.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
On its way from Young for 2.
Though, so.
Knocks down the step back J.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
And it's Rondo penetrating.
Or just shoots it at least.
They double him with Matthews. Crawford with the
Get
ball. Matthews covering. And Jordan with the block.
Steal.
Blocks it again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the
off
rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Pass to Crawford.
He
feeds it to Aminu.
He flew.
There's the call.
Might have flopped a little bit, but I'll give
that is his first foul of the game.
Well, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Rondo gets the bucket.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
On its way from Young for 2. Just in the nick of time.
He sure did, right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
That East Young.
It's a Halloween broadcast.
Josh Smith's on the Knicks.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
All right, I'm going to have to...
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
We're going to get Rudy Gay in here. Thaddeus Young's going to go power forward. Get DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant's going to come in. Wait. Nick Young's going to go. And Wesley Matthews doing pretty good, but okay, there we go. I think that's good. I think we are good.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Darius Johnson-Odom out there with Luke, Richard, and Baamute. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Martin. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
There you go.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
There's no injuries, so I don't really care.
Tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
It's going to be a Shaq running out of bounds.
Dellavedova. He kicks it to Mbaamute.
Is that Kenyon Martin?
And finished off by Martin.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Get out of here.
And
that
Young,
tomahawk right there, down the middle.
Wow.
Boom.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Pass to Johnson-Odom. Here's the 3. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Come on.
And Redick kicks to Mbaamute. And the layup falls.
Okay,
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that
as far as
to get it done.
But
yeah, it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Get the ball to him, ref. Ref, give him the ball. Ref. Ref, give him the ball. You hear me, ref? Give him the ball. Jeez, finally.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Matthews dishes to Gay. Gay right side. Matthews. The drive by Gay.
Route to take.
Outside Durant. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6.
Switch.
Goes up on the wing.
Just not missing
Good
Thaddeus
as the
Young.
jump shot falls. And that's 28 points here for Thaddeus Young.
28 points. Oh, God.
Dellavedova. He's covered by Matthews.
Whoa, Kenyon
In
Martin.
low to Martin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his
Jammed it.
teammate there.
All right,
Nicely
here we go.
done.
Kevin Durant.
The Magic have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Durant with
Pretty
it.
gay.
Now
Swish.
defended by Redick. From deep, Gay. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a
Who has the most
consistent
assists on our
level,
team right now?
he can knock
As far as
down
this
some
game.
open ones.
Back to Martin.
The people on the fans like, shoot,
Right side,
shoot.
Martin. Dellavedova. Pass to Johnson Odom. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Easy shooting foul.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, really hard to try to compare Kevin Durant to somebody. I mean, it might come from who he says he modeled his game after. In an interview last season, he said that it was Larry Bird who shaped how he played growing up as a
All right,
young.
we'll just keep these horrible
The
people
Magic
in.
making a switch here.
Okay, well, we're
Pachulia
gonna
is
win.
checked in.
Thaddeus Young got some good stuff, but we're going to win, and this video is pretty long, so I think we're just going to end this video here. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next episode of this, Minecraft, or whatever else we make. So leave your comments, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Here's Kanan, guarded by Barea. Right side, Martin. Dishes it to Nba2K14. Dellavedova. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.